You're back with me, Fazila Isaac, on the Mid Morning Talk. Like I said, we're all the way in Turkey with our guests today, Marion Kate and Alex Maswanganyi. Now, Alex is a 25-year-old accomplished South African Black artist from the heart of Soweto. He specializes in fine art solutions to individuals and companies as well. We also have Marion, who's a South African lady as well, and she's been a friend of Turkey for the past 10 years. Now, she travels quite a bit to Turkey. All right. She also is in Turkey exhibiting her photos. Thank you for joining us, Marion and Alex.
Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, let's go straight into it. Tell us, what is your affiliation with Turkey and with the exhibition that is happening today? We can go with
Yes.
Marion.
Okay. Right. Sorry. Let me just move the camera. Well, I've been traveling to Turkey for the last 10 years and I've been to more than 40 different cities. So over the years, I've collected a huge amount of photographs and we decided to extend that into a more public display so more people can get a feel of Turkey and see what I experience. So
Mhm.
the exhibition is titled Turkey Through the Eyes of a South African, and it is, well, South Africans now. It started off initially as one because I produced a photo book for Yunus Emre, and this was to show the places I'd been to. And now it's through the eyes of myself and Alex, with me being the one who's drawn the photograph the images, and Alex is drawing my images. So we have collaborated and created this exhibition with the assistance of Yunus Emre to show South Africans in Turkey.
And Alex, assalamu alaikum. Tell us about your affiliation with the exhibition in Turkey today.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. This is the Marion Kate that we have been up. I just did some portraits for Cheeky and Marion was the pics. So I just draw the pictures. You can see it behind. This is their photographs and her side is my art drawings.
And Alex, tell us, how did you discover your passion for the arts?
I started art when I was young, when I was 6 years old. I used to draw facial faces and Goku, Spider-Man, all those things. Then from there, I just grew up loving art until
So,
today.
finding that passion and having the ability are a little bit different, you know. So, what got you into actually practicing this artwork? Because I know you do charcoal art. So, what got you into practicing these type of artwork?
Usually, art is one of the things that speaks with someone, through art. Like through art, you can find peace. Through art, you can find love. Through art, you can be someone you want to be. You know. So usually, I went through a lot in my life in such a way that no one was there to help me. But the only thing that was there to help me was to focus on art. Because whenever I have stress, I just focus on art. Whenever I have anything wrong, I just focus on art. So that's why.
Okay. Let's go to Marion. Marion, tell me, how did you become acquainted with the institution and how did they actually select your pieces to be exhibited today?
Okay, I've been a friend of Turkey, as I said, for the last 10 years. So I've become quite known within the Turkish environment in South Africa. And slowly but surely, my pictures have featured on various platforms. I'm a travel writer, I'm a blogger, a social media fundi. So through that, people have got to experience more and more of Turkey through me. And I had started out with Turkish lessons at Yunus Emre in 2017 when the institute opened in Johannesburg. And through that, they also got to know about my travels and the photographs I take. And so it was actually their idea to start the photo book and to put all my pictures into one group setting so that people could appreciate Turkey some more.
Fantastic. So is Alex also part of the institution or was he selected as an individual artist?
So Alex is also part of Yunus Emre. He joined up a few years ago. His interest was different to mine at that time. He wanted to learn about calligraphy and to better himself in terms of his artwork. And with spending time at Yunus Emre and drawing images of Turkey and learning more about the culture of Turkey, he then started to engage with the community, and from there he's now starting to take Turkish lessons. So all of that has created a group package for him. So he's basically drawing beautiful images of Turkey and learning to speak Turkish, and now he's got to see the country at last.
Fantastic. It must be so excited being there
Yes,
representing the country.
he's loving
We are so
everything.
proud of you guys having you there, representing all of us here. So we're just gonna take a quick short break, and when we come back, we'll continue to unpack on your journey there in Turkey. Stay
Great,
tuned.
thanks.
Types, moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media. Humanity sets the agenda.
There's no smell that takes me back to the comfort of my childhood than the smell of blackseed oil being applied by my nani. Now I'm using tib blackseed in my own home to soothe sniffles and coughs, to help with digestion and immunity, and of course, as part of my beauty routine. After all these years, I've come to appreciate the wisdom in finding comfort and shifa in trusted treatments like tib blackseed. You can find tib blackseed at all leading pharmacies or find out more at blackseed.co.za.
South Africa, are you ready? Penny Appeal South Africa is proud to announce, for the first time in South Africa, For Good Tour featuring Saeed, Rehan Karim, Muad and friends coming to your city in November 2022.
I'm grateful for every single thing you've given me.
Cape Town, 19th of November. Johannesburg, 20th of November. Durban, 26th of November. Get your tickets via Quicket while seats are available. Proceeds in aid of Children of the World Project. Contact 031 1100 573 or email info@pennyappeal.org.za. See you there. For Good Tour, brought to you by Penny Appeal South Africa.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness, and every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and freezer card calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031 208 9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
When the perfect blend of stylish decor, exquisite halal cuisine, and warm hospitality come together, it could only mean Al Bayt Lodge, your true home away from home. Al Bayt is the ideal heaven for families, business people, and tourists, with its 4-star family rooms and other luxurious facilities, conveniently situated close to Port Elizabeth Airport, the beach, and other amenities. Your stay will be truly unforgettable, as you'll be taking home lasting memories of the warm hospitality, the serenity and tranquility that Al Bayt has to offer. For reservations, call 041 583 6415 or visit www.albaytlodge.co.za.
Rejuvenating media day by day. This is Salam Media.
The time is 11:19, and you're tuned into the mid-morning talk with me, Fazila Isaac, on Salam Media. We are joined by South Africa representatives Marion Kate and Alex Maswanganyi, all the way in Turkey, representing South Africa at the exhibition. Now, Marion, you did mention that there was artwork behind you guys. Can you take us through those pieces that you are exhibiting today?
All right, I'm going to just take myself out of the camera. Well, if I could. Okay, so basically that picture is a picture of two girls I met in Ufa, and they was wanting to sell me those roses. So there's a little bit of a story behind it. And then that is the picture that was drawn by Alex. Then I'm going to get it so you can just see. Sorry, I'm trying to find myself. Then this is a photograph that I've taken, and that is a drawing done by Alex. So there is a variety of these. That is the Red Tower in Alanya. And that is the sketch done by Alex. Okay, so that is a few of them. They are spread out all over the YTV offices so that we can have visitors today. So that just gives you a taste of it.
Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. Now, Alex, tell us, what was the inspiration behind those pieces that you are exhibiting today?
Sorry, you didn't hear that. If you can just repeat.
Okay, that's fine. No worries. The pictures that we just saw now, what is your inspiration behind those particular paintings that you've done?
Oh, actually, after searching more about museum, as I was studying in museum, I got interested in Turkey. Turkey's life and Turkey. Then when I went into, then I found that Turkey is full of history. It's like South Africa, it's full of history. Then I became more interested in the history of Turkey in such a way that I said, no, if there are a lot of buildings and they give a history, then it's better if I can draw them. Because the drawing is one of the things that lasts forever. Even though the building can be destroyed, but the picture can't be destroyed. It will be there forever, showing that this was the building that was here before. So I got inspired by the museum and then started to do more portraits of Turkish, as you can see now.
Like they say, a picture speaks 1,000 words. So your artistry needs to speak to how you feel. And that's absolutely beautiful and profound. So, you do charcoal artistry. What makes that type of paintings different to other types of paintings?
Uh, charcoal, charcoal is dark in color. And whenever you draw something is clear, everyone can see it, even though you are far away, you are able to see it. Unlike pencil is not that dark. It's light. It doesn't have that quality.
Okay, fantastic. And Marion, you did speak a lot about, your travel to Turkey. What is interesting for you, when it comes to you continuously going to Turkey? What is so interesting in that particular country that got you so hooked onto it?
Okay. So that's a question I get asked on numerous occasions. Why do I keep returning? I think this is my 32nd trip to Turkey now. And I would have to say it's the general hospitality of the country. So the people are always hospitable, and the doors are always open to me. They're very welcoming. I love the culture. It's a rich culture. The colors, the food. There are so many benefits to this country that every time I come here, I learn something more. I see something more. And I think that in terms of being a South African, there's also a lot of opportunity for South Africans in Turkey. I know that they give a lot of scholarships. So it's YTV who's currently hosting us today, and is part of the scholarship program for South Africans who are wanting to study in Turkey. And this is just one of the many opportunities for South Africans in Turkey. So knowing what is offered to us and what we can see, even if we're just tourists, it's definitely a country that's door is open to South Africans and extremely welcoming and warm.
It's so beautiful seeing representatives going there and, building these relations with other countries. You guys are not just doing this for yourselves, but you're representing a country as a whole, building those relations. Absolutely beautiful seeing that. So let's go back to your artwork, your photography. What is the key to capturing impactful images?
So, if you saw my pictures from when I first started traveling to Turkey to now, it's taken a lot of practice. I'm not a professional photographer and I've had no training. So, with time, I've had to learn how to do it. And now I've learned how to focus on the subject. I've learned a bit more about the lighting. And I think one of the things for me is to be an early bird, to get up and catch the sunrises, and to be a late bird and be a sunset person. I think it's my two favorite times of the day to photograph places. And my focus has always been buildings. I have a love for old buildings. So in Turkey, there is a lot of that. It doesn't matter which city you go to, you're going to find history. It's a country oozing with history. So for me, that is a key attraction of buildings. And that's I've never run out of.
Beautiful. I can actually tell, with the artwork, with the photography, the pictures, everything that's there, and the enthusiasm from you guys, that this is actually something that you love. This is your passion, and it's actually beautiful to see. Um, so. What advice would you have for other South Africans who would want to get some of these opportunities? How can they actually get assistance for things like this?
So there's many different programs within Turkey in South Africa. Obviously, the Yunus Emre Cultural Institute in Johannesburg would be a great starting point. People who are interested in the country and the culture would go there. They offer Turkish language lessons, and that is a great stepping stone to getting integrated more within the Turkish culture. They also offer other activities. There's an art and craft section, so that is where Alex falls into it, and they give arts lessons there. They also focus on some of the Turkish arts like Hebrew and marbling. And they also now a fairly new activity that they've included is archery. So anyone in Johannesburg who would want to participate in any of those activities, this would be a great door to step into in terms of the culture. There are other arms of the Turkey within South Africa. There's TICA, which is a charity foundation, and there's the Marif schools. But my recommendation is to start at the Yunus Emre Institute.
Fantastic. And if somebody wants to check out your art today for the exhibition today, is it going to be streaming anywhere? Images, social media, where can they catch that?
So we are going to be sharing the images. They will be shared on Twitter. So you could have a look at the Yunus Emre Twitter page. And I think it's Yi Joburg. It's going to be corrected, but you could find them there. It will also be on my Twitter page, which is Girl in Blue Jeans. And Alex will be sharing some pictures on his Instagram page, which is Alex and his surname. So you could search him up on Instagram. So the images will be shared on various platforms throughout the day, and probably actually the next 2 weeks.
Great. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us today, you and Alex. And we really, really wish you all the best for your exhibition today. And may your art grow and grow in leaps and bounds. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us. And I would just like to show you, Alex is busy drawing an image. So I'm sorry, this is the camera is here. So today he is busy drawing the Tower of Izmir.
Oh, wow.
So that
that
is
is beautiful.
he's showing students at YTV how he sketches and what he does.
Fantastic. Good luck. All the best for today. We hope you enjoy the experiences, inshallah.
All right. Thank you so much for having us.
All right. Bye.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
That was Marion Kate and Alex Maswanganyi, all the way in Turkey, representing South Africa with their beautiful, beautiful artwork. So the time is now 11:29. We're going to take a quick ad break. And when we come back, we'll be speaking to the DIY extraordinaire, Ndivo Dlamini. Stay tuned.